On this National Aviation Day, we want to share a special honor recently given to an aviation pioneer from Kentucky. Captain Bee Osborne was Kentucky's first Army pilot. He made history after taking a plane for a test run during World War I. The Kentucky Army National Guard recently honored Osborne's place in aviation history.
Dayton, Ohio had the Wright brothers. North Carolina had Kitty Hawk. Kentucky has Bee Osborne.
Today we gather to celebrate a true pioneer, a patriot, and a person of remarkable courage and conviction. Captain B.R. Osborne, the first aviator in the history of the Kentucky National Guard. In 1917, Osborne was deployed to France to support the war effort. He assumed the role of chief test pilot and commander of the 11th 06 Aero Squadron.
He is one of the very first pilots that flew in the de Havilland 4 airplane when it went to France to become part of the war effort. And so he tested the airplanes as they arrived, and he created the organization that did all the testing of the airplanes that went to France. Now the significance is the fact that this airplane, the de Havilland 4, is the first combat airplane that the United States constructed, built for American troops to fly, American pilots to fly in France. Now you have to understand what these airplanes were like back in World War I. They were wooden made. They had cloth covers in a lot of cases. In this case, they were multiple wing airplanes, and people had not done a lot of test flying to know how to fly. He basically had to teach himself. Now, he did go to a school. He was selected to do a special training and to be the first production aviator for the Kentucky Guard. We didn't know a lot about flying and what the skills were, so he was taking it upon himself based on the limited training that he had in order to do the job. And it's always risky. Every time you flew, you weren't sure what the results were going to be.
Bee Osborne was one of those rare visionaries. In an era when flight was still considered dangerous, even foolish by some, Bee Osborne embraced it with a sense of purpose. For Osborne, aviation was a way to serve, a way to defend the homeland, to answer the call of duty, and to inspire a new generation of Kentuckians to believe that the sky was not the limit, but merely the beginning. Captain Osborne didn't inherit a legacy in the sky. He created one.